Hello and welcome back to Run the Robsons. Today we're going to do something a bit different. We bought a Ridgemonkey for our caravan, but as we came home, as the coronavirus started to get into the country and we got down to lockdown, we decided to take it out of the caravan. So I just thought I'd share one little recipes that we've decided works really well in the Ridgemonkey. We'll put a link down below to our Ridgemonkey. It is going to be an affiliate link, but it will give us a couple of pennies. So if you fancy one and you click the link, it doesn't cost you any more. So we're going to do a burger in it. It's a fairly chunky burger, so it depends. The main thing with the Ridgemonkey is to make sure we keep flipping it. So let's have a go at that and we'll see how that works out. So this is the Ridgemonkey itself. It's basically like a little mini oven, and it's also very good for doing toast, which we'll show you in another video. And it's got these, ours is a Connect XL, which basically means that you can remove these parts. So to start off, we're going to put the hob on, and we're going to put the hob on a low setting. That's the key, one of the key things. You make sure you put it on a low setting, because if you put it on a really high setting, it will very quickly heat up the burger and it'll just cook it on the outside, but then the inside will still be a little bit red, unless you're like, as a French, quite like a less done burger. So what we're going to do is kind of take the big slab of meat and stick it into the middle there and then shut the lid. The other key thing with the Ridgemonkey is to make sure you're constantly turning it over as it goes. So we're going to leave that for a bit, then we're going to turn it over, then we're going to flip it over a few times until we're fairly happy about where we want it to be. So that's in there. Now you can start to hear it start to sizzle there, and we'll leave that a bit, keep flipping it over until the next part. So as your burger's cooking, what you need to do is constantly check it and flip it. I've literally just kind of checked it. One of the things that is quite useful if you've got a fairly chunky burger is just to put a few holes in the top, and that allows the heat from the pan to get into the middle a bit easier. It will cook, but obviously this is a fairly chunky burger. With thinner burgers you probably don't need it quite as much. So we're just kind of doing that, and every so often we're just going to give it a flip over, and then we can check on the other side how is it doing. So that side, you can see, needs quite a bit more time, so I'm going to flip it back over and put it back the other way. So as your burger is starting to get to the point where you think it's there or thereabouts, the other side needs a bit longer actually, what you could do is you could then put a cheese slice on top. Now what I found is if you put the cheese slice on too late, it doesn't melt enough, so I was going to put that on to give it a little bit of a melt. And then what we'll do is I'm actually going to put the brioche bun in as well. So I've also got a bit of rocket on the side here. I'm going to put that in to see if that adds to the taste. You can also put your favourite salad in before you put in the bun. You don't have to put the bun in, but I think for me it makes it really nice and crispy on the outside, so we'll show you that in a second. So you can see that the cheese is pretty much there getting in terms of melting. So what I'm going to do is actually take it out for a second, give it a quick wipe around and clean it all, and I'm actually going to put the brioche bun in as well with a bit of salad. Again, it's up to you, you don't have to put the brioche bun in. It does give a bit of a squashed look, but for me it just gives that bit of crispness, a little bit like when you go to a pub sometimes and they have crispy buns. So we're going to kind of take this out, put it into a bun, get it all ready, and then we're going to give this a wipe out and I'm going to put it back in. So taking it out, what you probably want to use is one of the tools. It's obviously been used with the cheese in there. Just add a little bit of salad there, add some peppers or things that you quite like in. I'm actually going to put the brioche bun in. Now it does give it a bit of a flattened look, so it looks quite chunky now, but actually you'll hear it and you can kind of feel it start to crush. You'll kind of get slightly kind of crushed sides either way, but it just gives that extra bit of crispness. And again, it's just about kind of leaving it on the heat and then flipping it over every so often just to kind of crispen the outside of the bread. So it's been on there maybe another 30 or 40 seconds. We've flipped it both sides just to give it that extra crispness on the outside of the bun. I'm going to flip it back again. And then, as I said, it does give a bit of a squish feel because you obviously compressed it. Use some tool like the one that comes with the Ridgemonkey just to get it off so you don't burn your hands. Well, this is a bit tricky when you've got a camera in your hands. And there you go, there is one burger, and it's going to taste absolutely immense, trust me. Especially that smoked cheese on top. You could also put a bit of relish in. So thank you for watching our little video of how to use a Ridgemonkey. At some point we're going to do some more recipes while we're here in lockdown. We're also thinking about doing a little review because it is a really amazing product for what it does. Please give us a thumbs up for our video. If you've got any other recipes that you would like us to try or you've tried yourself, put them down in the comments below. And if you don't already subscribe, please consider subscribing because still about 80% of the people who watch our videos are not subscribed at all, and that would really help the channel. So thank you for watching and bye for now.